You look popping.
Don't touch my face.
Oh, I'm sorry. You look good, girl.
Stop rubbing me. Thank you.
She need to do what?
Just need to pull that up.
What you pointing to? Why you say she need to pull that up?
She already got a boyfriend, but no more mans need to see that.
Single guy.
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory, and thank Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. It's going to be real short. Super short. But I just wanted to have that bookmark. I just had to say something about it. The simple fact that a kid, right, has to say something. The simple fact that a kid has to say something, right, and I'm pretty sure the woman that was recording was probably the parent. I would assume it was her two daughters and the parent, right. The simple fact that the youngest out of the whole group, had the most sense. Here it is, and it's crazy because the women in Babylon the Great don't see anything, and the thing is, it's crazy because these women don't see anything wrong with them having a boyfriend or having a husband or having a partner or whatever the case, and dressing a certain way. They have not, it has not processed in their head that I have somebody. Maybe I shouldn't be having my ass all out. Maybe I shouldn't be at the damn club every weekend. Maybe I shouldn't have my damn titties out so every man can fucking see. Right? These women, that they don't have that knowledge for some odd reason. Here it is. You have somebody, right? You have somebody, and he should be the only one. He should be the only one to be able to see you and see your body parts like that, right? But here it is. You try to tell these women, the damn Babylon the Great, the damn Americans. You try to tell them that, and they have a problem with it. They have a outright problem with it for some odd reason, right? Because they think because America's giving you all this freedom, so-called freedom and liberty, you think you can just do whatever you want to because you reached a certain age and you can just do whatever you want to. And you're supposed to sit here and just think that a man is supposed to sit there and just allow and accept you doing whatever the hell you want to do. And obviously some men do. Some men don't care about the way that they women dress. But it's all off. It's all off. There's no way you as a man, and you're in your right mind, that's your woman and you love her and whatever the case may be, but you're okay with her going to the club, or just not say she's not going to the club. Let's say she's just going out, and she got this tight ass dress on, ass all out, ass print all out, damn titty shown to the damn world. Right, all types of shit going on, man. All types of shit going on. You see, but the reason why a lot of these women act like that is because the men enable it. The men enable it, and then they're not taught it. They're not taught how to conduct themselves. All right, they're not taught. And the simple fact that child, that little girl, had to say that. And the parent, I'm gonna assume this, the one with the blue hair is the parent, right? The fact that the parent, and if she's not, then I'm wrong. But the simple fact, see the thing, if she's not the parent, it doesn't matter. You're older than her. You're older. You're clearly older. You should be teaching. You should be teaching them, right? And in that case, you were being taught. And a problem, and the thing is, the way that the lady. Slakia, the way that the lady looked at her with the blue hair, the way that she looked was like, what are you talking about? She can wear that. She can her having a boyfriend doesn't matter. She dressing good for herself. She's doing that for herself. Yada yada. You see, and that be the problem. That be the problem because the parents enabled the bad behavior, right? And obviously there was no. I'm not saying that she doesn't have a father, but the man is nowhere near present. Right, and when the man is nowhere near present, that is a prime example of what happens because the mother always just says what they raise their kid based off emotion, based off how things make you feel. Do act according to how you feel, even though your feelings change. Your feelings change every hour, every minute. But act upon that. Right. And the smart thing would do is you have a boyfriend. Let's find another dress, because I don't know, she probably looked like she was middle school or early on in high school. Right. So instead of you teaching your kid, you just let them pretty much parent you and teach you. Let them just do whatever they want to, right? Because you don't say no, so you allow it to happen, right? You allow it to happen, right? And that's why the father, we can't stress it enough. That's why Esau went for one. That's why Esau is taking the father away to take away the authority and actual leadership amongst the Israelites, right? The family, the so-called black family. But this, at the same time, when they're taking them away, that takes away the authority. That takes away the authority and like kind of the strictness in the household, right? How many times you were told no, from your dad, but you went to go ask your mom and she said yeah, or whatever the case may be, because you always know that you can go to your mom and she'll more than likely give an opposite answer for some things, an opposite answer from what your dad did, right? When it comes, when it comes down to parenting, right? When it comes down to parenting, both parents are definitely necessary. They're both needed, right? They're both needed, but very important, because a father is not going to, especially at a daughter that young age, like if she's middle school or freshman, maybe sophomore in high school, nothing above that. And the simple fact that if the father, and he was in his right man, he had authority over the house and he ran the relationship, whatever the case, he was in charge. A man in their right mind is not going to allow their daughter to just go out and dress however the hell she want to dress. Right, that's what the scripture's talking about. If you have, it's in the Apocrypha. It's in what is that? That is I might have to pull that up. Hey, let's pull that up. Just get rid of this. Okay. Keep. I forgot how it looks or how it goes. Something like that. Yeah, see? Here it is. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 26. Go through the whole chapter here. Probably should just let me download the app. The actual app. I have this on the phone. Let's see. We'll start at 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. Says he that hath hold of her is as though he held the scorpion. Right? Why is that? Because what if you hold a scorpion in your hand, what it's going to do is going to bite you, it's going to sting you, it's going to cause pain, it's going to cause all type of stuff. So if you have an evil woman, that's what it's going to be like, a constant pain, a constant headache, a constant, ache. It says, verse 8, it says, a drunken woman and a gatter abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. It says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. It says, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. Right? You see? If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. And what happens is that these women that's getting the man out the household, that's getting the man out the household, and they're just raising the kids by themselves. They let the kids, and not just speaking on women now, like the daughters, the sons too. You let these kids pretty much abuse themselves through as much liberty as you given them, right? Because back in the day, we was outside as kids when we was playing outside. You had to be in the house before the street lights came on or whatever the case may be. And if you was going somewhere, if you was going somewhere with a friend, or you was spending the night, you had to make sure your mom knew and their mom knew, and it was okay for you to stay the night. They didn't know where you at. They didn't know where you at, when you gonna be home, what y'all gonna be doing, and so on and so forth. Right nowadays, kids, you see kids, kids out 12 o'clock at night, midnight, partying with the adults, partying with the adults, doing all types of things, man. Right, getting in type of acts. I remember seeing a video in my feed. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. It was the damn 13. They were 13. 13-year-old boys. They was breaking. They were trying to steal somebody's car, and the dudes almost end up shooting them. But eventually, the dude, he was mad about the situation, but he was getting on them harshly. And obviously, it's very clear that more than likely the man is not present. Because how did you not? And it was dark. It was dark outside. Now I don't know if that was just because obviously it gets darker. It gets darker earlier now. I don't know how old the video was. I don't know when it was taken. I don't know. That stuff is not known. But the fact that these kids are out, 13 breaking in cars. There were two dudes, two young men breaking in cars. And then I guarantee you that the mother had no clue where they was. No clue. Because I guarantee you, if what happened, if the dudes would have actually shot him, if the dudes would have shot him and killed them, or just shot him where they was hurt, where they had to go to the hospital, whatever the case may be, and they were going, "Where's your mom at?" And I promise you, I almost guarantee that the mom had no clue where they was going to be at. Now, they could have lied. The kids nowadays be lying, "Oh, we're going to be here," and then they go do something else. But the simple case, as a parent, you should know these things, man. But what happens is you give these kids, you give them the liberty, you've given them this and you've given them that, right? You've given them all this power, and then this is what happens. And then especially with the women, because what do the women do when you let them? They go out, start sleeping with a whole bunch of dudes, right? Partying, doing drugs, right? And doing all types of things. But it's because you let it, you're allowing it to happen, and they abuse themselves because they have this freedom that you're just allowing them to do everything. So now they're exploring the world. They're exploring the world, but they're doing it the wrong way, right? Because now they're just learning everything as they go. Oh, I don't know if this dude is right for me, but I'm going to sleep with him and so on and so forth. Oh, he broke up with me. He cheated on me. I'm about to go to the next one, right? You see, and then they start learning over time, which sometimes a lot of things in life you do have to learn yourself. But there's a lot of things that can be avoided if you're taught that growing up. Right? That's what the scriptures say. What? It says, train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he should not depart from it. Or something like that. Paraphrasing that. But you see the point. Right? When you instill the values, when you instill the things in the kids, what happens is they don't depart from those things. They remember. Right? That's why you see these women of other nations. Obviously, every nation has they damn they damn whores. You're gonna say it like that, whatever. Every nation has that. But you see the most promiscuous women being an Israelite, whether it be the Southern Kingdom or the Northern Kingdom. You see, whether it be the Southern Kingdom or Northern Kingdom, those are the main ones. Because of that liberty that they was getting when they was young, that liberty that they was getting when they were young. What happens? They love that feeling. They love, I can just do this, I can just do that whenever I want to, right? And then they get that love, that they get that dopamine rush from doing whatever the hell they doing, right? And then they continue to do those same things when they get older. And then when they have kids, when it's time for them to have kids, what happens? What do you think that the older women teach the younger kids? If a woman that had a whole bunch of freedom growing up from her parents or parent, and when it's time for her to have kids, and she really hasn't learned, why it's important not to do that. What do you think she's gonna teach her kids? She's gonna let them do the same exact thing, and that's how the cycle happens. That's where the problem is. It's because the cycle of just nonsense. It's a cycle of just niggatry. That's what the cycle is. And that's why this truth is very important, is because it stops that, man. It nips that in the bud. Stop that shit right there. Stop that damn cycle of niggatry. Stop the damn Esau experiment, because that's what it is. Esau is doing this because he wants to destroy you. And then you got these damn niggas, oh, we let Esau get saved, brother. He died. Jesus died for everybody. And then you shut up. You obviously don't understand the scriptures. You don't understand anything. You see? And that's the problem. And that becomes a big, big, big problem. That's why it says, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. Right? And going back to the video, is the simple fact that a little child had more sense than however old the lady was. The mother, which I'm assuming it was the mother, and then also the child, the one that had the dress on, right? And the thing is, the whole time, you would think that if you have a man, right, and the mother knows about it, you would think that the mother would tell you. But that's obviously something that she doesn't think is wrong, because more than likely, when she's dating or she has a husband or whatever the case may be, she dresses however she wants to, because she sees it's my body, my choice. I do dress how I want to. Ain't no man gonna tell me that. And that's where that all masculine, how that man masculine woman come in, and you just don't want to deal with that. That's why we say stay away from so-called black women. Is there every so-called black woman bad? Absolutely not. But majority of them are. There's a lot of them that is. You also have to understand this. Always understand this. There's going to be more wicked Israelites than there's going to be righteous Israelites. 2/3 compared to 1/3. 2 is always going to be more than 1. You see? And that's how that goes. So, like I said, it wasn't going to be long. I just wanted to touch on that real short, because I had the bookmark and I just wanted to say something about it. So that's it. I'm going to close out. I was going to read Titus 2, but I'm not going to read it. So, that's it. That's it. Hope you got some out of it. Hope the lesson was edifying.